All right, we're live. Guys, welcome to our very first team call for 2018. Can I get a pump? Everybody pump, pump, pump. This is so exciting. Another year, clean slate. We get to do it all over again. And whether 2017 was a blowout year for you and you were so excited and happy with what you was produced for that year for you, or if you're saying to yourself, you know what, I want to make 2018 even bigger and better, whatever the case may be, we're all starting at zero right now. We are all in this together, and I am excited. I'm excited for 2018 because something in my core, I don't know, I can't explain it. Something tells me that this year is going to be blow up for us as a team. Now, before we get into 2018 and what's in store, let's talk a little bit about 2017, because I want you guys to know that we were the top producing team in Diesel Nation. All of Diesel Nation, right here, Diesel Core, had the highest numbers when it came to what we were producing, the highest rank advancements. We are about to have the highest amount of qualifiers for New Leaders Conference. We had an elite coach come out of our team and our downline, which we're going to talk about in a second as well. I mean, we did amazing across the board. Now, for the old dogs that have been around for a while, like myself, 2017 compared to other years, yes, it was a tough year. Yes, absolutely. There are many factors to that, but you know what? So is life, right? Now, everything doesn't just fly this way or fly this way. There's ups and downs. There's ebbs and flows in every business. But the bottom line is that we're here and we're succeeding and we're doing this together. And I am so excited. Like I said, I have this peace in my heart. I'm so full of excitement for what 2018 is about to bring for all of us. And so far, it's day 4 of the year. And there's already so much excitement happening. So many new coaches that have joined our team. We're about to embark on one of the biggest launches that we've ever had to date. And like I said, been around 7 years. And I see what 8 Days of Session is doing. So it's really exciting time to be a coach. And I just want to say, guys, I'm looking at all the faces staring back at me. I can't think of a better group to embark a killer year with. So let's do this. But before that, let's talk a little bit about 2017. Let's talk a little celebrating. December, we had a couple of Success Club qualifiers, and I want to shout them out because December, guys, is notoriously when people throw their health and fitness to the back burner, when a lot of us are consumed with the holidays, we're consumed with year end. It's a stressful time for many people, right? Especially financially, trying to make ends meet when it comes to Christmas and when it comes to all these, the festivities that come around with the holidays. But you know what? There were coaches that remained steady with on their course, went out there, dug their heels into helping people get started with their health and fitness, being advocates for the fact that, yes, it's the holidays, but this is a lifestyle, and this is something that we are loyal to, right? We are loyal to our journey. And so I want to shout out those coaches that made their mark in December of 2017. And we'll start off with Susan Lepre, Veronica Cavalcante, Becky Cooper, Dixie Andrade, Paola Castro, and Dana Paniagua, who are Success Club 10 qualifiers. Whoop, whoop. And then Success Club 5 qualifiers, we have Michelle Perella, Anna Hernandez, Megan Pallone, Michelle LeBlue. By the way, this is Michelle's first month of coaching, and she hit Success Club, and she was a coach starting, I think it's December 16th is when she signed up. So hello, girl on fire. Janine Bravo, Selena Cifontes, Lizette Suarez, Alyssa Eskin, Giselle Benitez, and Amy Albarello. So excited for you guys. Way to go. Way to make your mark in December when most people say no. You said yes, and you dug your heels in, and you made it happen. And we are proud. So we all got a clean slate come January. For the newer coaches, I'm just going to go over this one time just so you guys, I know I have a lot of new faces on here. How do you earn Success Club? Well, every time you help someone get started with a challenge pack, you earn 2 Success Club points. And we even now have these completion packs for people that are already on BOD. And if they want to do a day of session, there's completion packs, and you will also receive those 2 points if you are to help someone out with a completion pack. We also earn 2 points when you get somebody started with Shakeology on Home Direct, which means the auto ship. Okay, so those are the 2 ways to earn. Now, we have a special promotion happening right now. If you help someone with a mega pack, right? The mega packs are pretty brand new. They launched with 80 Day Obsession, and that's when a person will get 3 months worth of performance line, 3 months worth of, the post-workout, pre-workout, bag of Shakeology, Beachbody On Demand, like the whole shebang, right? The big pack. When you help someone get started with that, you'll earn 3 Success Club points. Okay, so that's a promo happening right now. So make your mark now. Decide right now that January is going to be yours, that you're going to make it happen. And this is going to be month 1 of 12 that you are going to be a Success Club qualifier. Because guess what? 12 months out of the year, you make that happen, a couple things come into play. You become a Success Club All-Star, which is a really big deal, a really amazing title to carry. 2, you will get your invitation to next year's Success Club trip, which we're about to find out where that trip is heading to at Super Saturday, which we'll also talk about in a second. Last year's trip, so we were all qualifying for the new coaches. All of 2017, we were qualifying for the trip that's now happening in 2018. That trip will take place, guys, March or April. I don't know. I'm always so confused. They switch it around. Either March or April. We will be heading out to Cancun. And I think pretty much all of us that are going are getting a full paid trip because of our work in 2017, because of Success Club points. Every time we hit 1 Success Club point, that was $10 towards our trip. Well, guess what? Now all of us have a chance to dig our heels into this year. And while we're building our business, we are simultaneously working to earn ourselves a very full paid trip come 2019. And we'll find out where very soon. All right. So congratulations to all the December Success Club qualified coaches. We are proud of you. I hope to double that list this month. What do you say, guys? We're going to double that list, especially the 80 Day Obsession. All right. Next up that I want to highlight and congratulate in 2007 are our coaches that are qualified to attend New Leaders Conference. Now, New Leaders Conference is an exclusive conference. It's by invitation only. The qualifications are pretty steep. You must be, this year was a 1-star diamond coach, and you had to have, Veronica, correct me if I'm wrong, was it 15 or 20 or 30 elite points?
I believe it was 10, and then if you wanted your, it was 30, and if you wanted your hotel paid for, it was 65, I think.
That sounds high. I don't know. The qualifications, they're there. You can look them up in FAQs, but there's 7 coaches that made this happen this year. And by the way, guys, we broke record in all of Diesel Nation. All of Diesel Nation, we have the most coaches that will be attending this year's New Leaders Conference in Los Angeles, California, which, again, is a full-paid trip, okay? We've got Susan Lepre, Veronica Cavalcante, Michelle Perella, Selena Cifontes, Gina Cohen, Anna Hernandez, and Janine Bravo. So, guys, can we give a round of applause for those coaches because they will be representing our team and their individual teams at this conference. They will be going there, soaking in amazing knowledge, amazing training, and bringing it back home to us. They will also get an exclusive trip to the corporate offices. Anna Puma, I'll meet you for it there. I got you on my screen. I was able to meet you. They will be getting an exclusive tour of the Beachbody corporate in Santa Monica, California, which is really amazing. Like, you're going to get to see it all. And you're going to see Carl's office. Carl's office, by the way, in the glass, it says El Jefe. El Jefe. It's super cool. I've been there a couple of times. It's really amazing. Santa Monica is beautiful. And I'm so excited for you guys to experience that. Last year, we had 1 coach. If I'm not mistaken, right? It was just Nina Sinistera that qualified last year. And this year, we have 7 of you going. I have to give a round of applause because you guys just came together and you said, we're doing this, and you guys all crossed that finish line together, and that's a very huge deal. So congratulations to you. All right. And then we also had, there was not 1, but only 2 elite coaches come out of the entire Diesel Nation team. You guys know Diesel Nation is 17,000 coaches strong, and 2 coaches made elite this year. One is one of our founding coaches, Christina Delgado, and the second is my sister, Veronica Cavalcante. So, guys, round of a freaking applause. She did it. And guess what? We just got the news that she ranked 90. Number 90 in the entire network. That is huge. Veronica, you broke record because one year, the best year that I had in Elite, I hit ranking like 140 something. So you even blew your sister out of the water. You freaking did it. But here's the most amazing part about Veronica's journey. And she's going to talk to you guys in a second. But I want you guys to know that I've been in this business 7 years now. My sister came into, she was always a supportive sister. She drank Shakeology because she was forced to by me. She did the workouts here and there, but she never really dove into the business aspect until 2 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago, around there. I remember it being my first year that I hit Elite, and she was inspired by it. She was there to watch the small team party that we had here in my home. It inspired her, and it sparked something within her. And in 2017, she made the decision it was just a decision. It was just her deciding that she was going to, the same amount of energy that she was putting into all the reasons why she couldn't make it happen, or she wasn't the person to make it happen. She turned it all around and put that energy into making all the reasons why she could do it come to, to life, to reality. She was a struggling diamond coach beginning in 2017. Her team was a bare minimum diamond team because she was falling in and out of diamond. Like I said, I'd been around doing this for 7 years. This was like her first real year digging her heels into it. And this is what came out of it. Not only did Veronica's Cup team end in top 10, being the only U.S. team to rank that high, okay? That's number one. This is what she did in 2017. She also had 4 rank advancements of her own, okay, resulting in 5-star diamond for the entire year. So struggling diamond to 5-star diamond. She has even had a personally sponsored coach advance to star diamond, which is Gina Cohen. Where are you at, Gina? I don't have her on my screen, but she not only advanced her team to diamond, but she helped one of her personally sponsored coaches also advance to star diamond. She's been invited to be a guest speaker on team calls all over the network, which once upon a time for a girl, I thought she had nothing to offer anybody, or she wouldn't be inspiring. Or she, if you hear from her, she's like, she was living in my shadows for a while thinking, oh, I'm not like my sister. And it's almost amazing because, yes, while we are polar opposites, she's all the right things in her own right way, which is really beautiful to see that blossom. And I'm going to put it out there. She had 2 weeks ago her highest paying week, resulting in a 4-digit number in 1 week, which was really cool to see that happen. It was really exciting when we started adding up her numbers and her eyes widened. And she's like, I can't believe I just made that money in 1 week. She'll be earning her very first 5-star diamond bonus. I believe your second 2-star bonus. Am I correct? Or third? Second? Yeah, second. Third. I don't know. You're just kicking ass, Veronica. You are kicking ass, little sis. And I would love for you to unmute yourself and talk to the team. Share how it's been for you. We're proud of you. And share with them your mindset going into 2017 and what this has all come to be for you.
All right. Geez, hearing you say all those things, I kid you not, guys. I used to sit in calls and calls and calls. And when I would hear somebody, them approach, bring somebody into the call and they would say all these titles, I was always like, wow. And now to hear that it's actually me, it's almost surreal. Like, I can't believe it. But it's exactly that. For a long time, I just didn't get it. And I thought I didn't have certain qualities that you need to be a successful coach. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I could do this. I put out there what I thought a coach was supposed to look like, and I was none of those things. I'm not a good speaker. Okay, I'm not, in my eyes, I'm like, okay, I could never speak like Christina or my sister, or I could never host, all these fancy things. Like, I just always thought, like, I kept making excuses of why I couldn't do it. And then finally I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to do me. And for a long time I was trying to be like everybody else. And it was it was more work, right? It ended up being more work being somebody you're not, right? So I just got tired. And I made Beachbody not fun for me for a while. And there was a turning point in my life that I had to make a decision. I had to decide, okay, am I gonna, keep going this way and make Beachbody no longer fun, make this no longer exciting, always comparing. That was one of my biggest downfalls. I always compared myself to other coaches, or, oh my gosh, this coach started later than me and is already, here. Oh my gosh, that means I must suck, and I said all those little lies to myself, but the sad part is that I started to believe that. I almost believed it to the point that, one day I called my husband and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to quit. That's it. I don't know how I'm going to break it to my sister. Whatever. I'm just done. I'm done. And he didn't say anything, and he just sent me this picture, and the picture was of two old men. They were underground mining, or I guess whatever, and they were hackling at the ground, and they were both digging for diamonds. And one guy was right there to the diamonds, but he gave up and walked away. Yet there was another guy far behind him, but was going at it like crazy. And he just said, he's like, don't give up before the breakthrough. And that just hit me. And I was like, okay, like, what do I have to lose? Like, why am I giving up when I enjoy doing this? I love working out. I love what it's done for me. I almost forgot all the good things it was doing for me. And I was, pretending, trying to make excuses of all the bad things. And then I was going to quit everything. Like, it made no sense, So finally I was like, you know what, I'm going to, 2017, I'm gonna make it my year, and I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna unapologetically, if I can say that correctly, I'm going to be who I am, and I'm everybody knows I am polar opposites of my sister, but that's okay, and that's okay. And instead of me trying to be a Monica, be a Christina, be a Becky, be whoever, I was just gonna be me. Take it or leave it. And that weight just felt so good to just be me and do me. And then I just started sharing, and I started 2017 with the mindset of, you know what, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to, push through. I'm going to do exactly what we're supposed to do, which I feel like as coaches, as new coaches, we tend to complicate it more than what it really is. And at the end of the day, this is very simple. But the problem that we have is lack of consistency and lack of patience. So I always tell people, I'm actually grateful for everything that's happened to me, because it has made me more grateful to this opportunity that I'm sitting at right now. But I kind of feel like I wasn't prepared a year or two ago to handle the team I have today. So I'm a big believer, and I'm a very strong believer that God is preparing you right now for the things he has prepared for you. So be in the moment and learn from your moments. And if you missed a goal, learn from it. Don't just throw your hands up in the air and say, well, I guess this isn't for me. If you're here, this is for you. There's a reason why you're here. So I want everybody to understand that. And I am a testimony, and I'm proof that a lot can happen in 1 year. Okay. Again, November, I was an emerald. I regained my diamond status only because I wanted to attend an elite training in December. I was like, I'm going to that elite training in December, and it was by Kim Carver, which I love that man. So I was like, so I regained my diamond status in December of 2016. Came 2017, that was when after that training, I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to full forward ahead, and I'm just not going to look back, and I'm just going to be excited for where I'm at. And I think that a lot of times we tend to make it not fun anymore, and then we do it to ourselves. We self-sabotage. point blank, we self-sabotage. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody else's, you not hitting your goals and whatnot. We tend to blame everybody else in the world but ourselves, and then we implode, self-sabotage, let it go, and then that's it. And then we fall off the wagon, and then a couple months later, we're like, okay, I miss beach ball. I miss it. And then we come back, and it's like, why? Why do this to ourselves? So if I can tell you guys something, decide today, decide right now that you're going to do it. And again, this was the moment that I decided, this very moment last year. And in 1 year, I have gone from a diamond, it gives me chills to just even say it, a 5-star elite team.
Ow! So. Amazing. Guys, if that doesn't inspire, I don't know what will. And it leads me right into what I wanted to say next. Diesel Nation, we had our end of the year party call last week. And Christina announced that, we have like a slogan, like a mantra every year that, that we are going to celebrate all year long. And for them, it was get excited. Let's get excited again. Get excited about what we're doing. And Veronica touched on a lot of that, right? Get excited. Remember all the good things about coaching, because sometimes we get so wound up, so tight with these goals that we set for ourselves. And they're just that, goals, that we forget to have fun with it all. Well, I want to add on to Diesel Nations, and I want Diesel Core's mantra for this year to be to celebrate the small wins again, to get back to celebrating the small wins, because if there's anything this business has taught me is that it is those small wins that compound into the big wins that we all want to see, right? And all the big wins that we all look up to, the shiny objects that we want, but we don't realize it's all in all those small things. It's a lot like our fitness, right? I know I'll have a lot of brand new coaches on here right now, and they're like thinking like, whoa, what's all this stuff that they're talking about? Well, it relates exactly to your own fitness journey that you're already on. You didn't lose the weight in 1 week. You didn't start to see changes in 2 weeks. It took a lot of weeks for you to start seeing changes, right? It took a lot of weeks for the small things, every workout, every shake, every meal that you stuck to your plan, for all of it to compound to make the big difference. It's the same thing when it comes to our businesses, guys. We got to get back to celebrating and recognizing and thriving on those small wins before we could celebrate a 4-digit paycheck, before we could celebrate a 5-star elite team, before we could celebrate rank advancements and Success Club Legend and all those. We got to chomp at the small things. And the small things are being a product of the product, right? Continuously being committed to your own journey. It means celebrating the small wins when it comes to our teams, whether it was their first paycheck, the first Success Club month, hitting Success Club, whether it's the paycheck that was able to pay for gas, whether it was the coach that fit into their jeans that they were about to throw out because they thought they'd never get back into them after having a baby. It's about all those things that excited us and made us happy when we became coaches or when we started our own journey. Don't lose sight of them, because I'll tell you what, guys. Beachbody is very special. It's a business that not only can change and alter your life, both in fitness and in financial freedom, but you know what else is a component that most people overlook? It's having success where you're also fulfilled. You are fulfilled in so many ways by this business. You're fulfilled by the next person saying, it's because of you I made a change. It's because of you. You inspired me. Like, to me, there's no money. There's no amount of money that can be placed on that. It's also a business that gives you fulfillment, that you can turn around and your success is your team's success. It doesn't come at the cost. Your success doesn't come at the cost of your teams. It's all intertwined together. This business can be so fulfilling. But it also could tear you apart if you allow you to be on a one-track focus. And like Veronica said, as soon as you hit a brick wall, right, or you hit your first failure, because guess what? I'm here to tell everybody you're going to fail over and over, because failing is winning. Failure is success. You have to fail in order to succeed at one point. I can tell you, I can sit here and give you a laundry list of the things I've failed at, right? But it still makes me a success, because at the end of the day, like Veronica said, I leaned into those failures and I learned from them, and it took me to the next level. So let's get back to those small wins. Let's get back to celebrating every little thing. That's what I want to hear. I want the excitement in 2018 to be sky high. I want us all to walk out fulfilled with the work we did. You know, whether we hit the big ass goals that we set for ourselves or if we came a little bit short. Guess what, guys? This year I came a little bit short from my elite goal myself. But I am full of excitement because there are so many other things to be excited about. And while, yes, I can have this excitement plus elite, I am happy with what we have done in 2017. And I have learned from what 2017 brought me. And 2018, I am ready to bring it in a big way. And I hope you guys are too, because everyone in this call matters and we're going to do this together. So get excited and let's get back to celebrating the small wins in 2018. All right, Veronica, do you want to give us the rundown? Paint the picture for us what it takes to be an elite coach and premier coach in 2018, because the qualifications have changed. They're actually throwing us a couple bones, helping us out this year. So Veronica, you want to go over those real quick?
Yes. Okay. So first thing first, to be an elite team, you have to acquire, it used to be 135, but now they changed it to 105. So that is
105 points, elite points, guys, elite premier points.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you guys quickly how to earn elite points. And again, if you're a new coach, this is going to all sound like Chinese to you. And trust me, it did for me too. Don't get overwhelmed and don't break your head trying to dissect and understand, elite qualifications. Set little goals and then everything will naturally come. But to earn now, before they used to have it separated, now they have it together combined. You need to earn 1 point. You'll earn 1 point per every 500 PV, personal volume, combined of your 2018 coaches and customers. So meaning whatever your coaches do and whatever your customers do, if it adds up together to 500, that's 1 point. So for every 500, you get 1 point. Make sense? Now, there's a max on that for elite. And the difference between elite and premier is premier, there's no max. Well, in elite, there is. So the max points you can earn in that category is 50. So once you hit 50, that's it. You're done. And you got to focus on the other ones to make sure that, you add up to the 105. So you have 50 there. Now, you'll earn another point for every PS 2017 and 2018. So coaches from last year and this year, if they hit Success Club. So the way it works is if they hit Success Club, the points are doubled if you hit Success Club. I'm not saying that correctly. Hold on. Doubles when you earn Success Club. So basically, in other words, when you hit Success Club, and let's just say 2 of your coaches also hit Success Club, well, that's 4 points because it's you times how many? Times 2. So let's say 3 people earn Success Club. Well, that's 6 points you'll receive. Am I making sense? Or can you clarify? I'm not feeling too.
Hey, you're good. So basically saying, as if you have PS coaches that are 2017 or 18 PS coaches and they hit Success Club, for every personally sponsored coach that hits, if you as yourself as a coach hit Success Club as well, then the points are doubled. So right now, if I got Casey and Michelle, right? Those are my newer coaches. Casey and Michelle hit Success Club this month. And I also hit Success Club. We will have 4 points in that category. Well, I will have 4 points in that category because they are my PS coaches. Does that make sense, everyone? Simple? All right.
Right. So basically at this point, it's to rally up your team and try to get as many people in your team to hit Success Club. Because when they hit Success Club, it'll be however many coaches times 2. So make it very simple. 5 coaches hit, that's 10 points, So anyway, so that's, and the max on that one is 50 as well. So you have 50 and 50, that's 100. So you still need to make up 5 points. And the 5 points are going to have to come from this category. The other 2 categories are the easiest categories. I can say that out of experience. So the personal volume PV and the Success Club ones, which are the 50 points are the max. Those are the easiest ones to get. Now, this last one, and this is a new one. You will earn 1 point for every PS coach in 2018 that earns Success Club in their enrolling month or the month after. So if you have a coach that enrolls now in January and they hit Success Club now in January, that's 1 point. Or if they hit Success Club in February. So they have the current month that they enrolled and the next month to hit Success Club. Now, this gets a little tricky. This gets a little interesting. You have to have that happen. Five coaches have to do that in 2018 to become elite, because at this point you need 105 points and you're going to max out on the other two. That's 100. You need 5 points in that category to become an elite coach. And again, the difference between an elite and premier is that there is no cap when it comes to premier. The other thing that you have to also, to be an elite coach, you have to rank advance at least 2 new diamonds. Okay, so 2 new diamonds in the current year, in 2018. So you have to have 2 new diamonds advance in 2018. And then the last thing is you have to be a 5-star diamond. Now this changed too. Before it was you have to be a paid 5-star diamond, meaning you have to be a 5-star for 6 weeks and 1 week in December, a 5-star. Well, they changed that. Now it's one or the other. You have to be either a 5-star diamond paid in 2018 or hold it for 1 week in December. So it's working towards us. It's working for us. I can tell you that my team can attest to this. You know, holding qualifications, it can, especially at the end of the year, it can be draining, but completely worth it. But anyway, so yeah, those are the new qualifications. Now to be a premier coach, you only need to be a 2-star diamond. So it's a 2-star diamond and you have to have the 105 points. And remember, there is no cap with that. So you can make your points all in, the Success Club or in the personal volume. Okay. So
all right.
Not Mo.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, again, I know the newer coaches, and maybe something that sounds like Chinese to you right now. The one thing I can give you, the advice that I can give you is this. Focus on 2 things, on getting yourself to hit Success Club and embarking on growing your team. So getting coaches signed on to your team to get the start of your team going. From there, it'll start to compound. And once you have numbers and a team to play with, then a lot of what we're talking about right now will start to make sense. Okay.
Confession.
Go ahead.
I have a confession, guys. And just show you guys, I'm chewing ice so my mouth is like numb. This is to show you guys that, it's important to understand that this is here, but I really finally understood exactly what elite meant around June of this year. So it was around June that I was like, okay, you know what? Like that elite thing that I really wanted to hit and I had like no idea, but hey, I'm 2-star now. So I'm going to check this out. And it wasn't until June that I actually understood it. And when I saw points all through January and through June that I was getting points, I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I didn't know where they came from. Exactly. I saw points, but I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't until June that I was actually calculating and figuring out. And then I set a plan. And then I said, okay, from here till December, this is what I need. This is what needs to happen. These are my and that's when I got real serious. So right now, exactly that. Just focus on you. Focus on building your team, on hitting Success Club. I made it a non-negotiable goal to hit Success Club 10 every month. And that was it. That was my goal. So by doing that, naturally, my team just came together. So.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that when I was talking about all the things you've done. You also hit Success Club Legend this year. Exciting. All right, good stuff. All right, so let's wrap this call up with, okay, now we know, hopefully, a lot of you guys have set the intention for 2018. You know what you want. You have your eye on what you want. I would highly recommend that you sit down, either create a vision board or create a list of the things that you want. Like that's what I would do. I would create a list of the things that I wanted throughout my year, and I had to paste it in all the important places. One in my bedroom, one in my office. I would have it everywhere, so I knew where I wanted to go on my laptop as well. I knew what my focus was for the year. But let's talk about how we're going to get there. Well, first and foremost, guys, this weekend, is Super Saturday or Super Friday here in South Florida. But this event is a quarterly event that the corporate puts on. And basically, these events happen all over the U.S., Canada, and now even UK. And if you need to find your local event, you could go onto your Coach Online office, click on events, and then go to Super Saturday, and then go find a Super Saturday. And there you will enter where you're from, your city, I think even your zip code, I forgot how it was. You enter it there, and it'll give you a list of all the local events happening. You buy your ticket, you show up. Even if you don't know anybody, it's completely okay. These events are tailored to coaches. It's to help you build your business, to give you training to build your business. There's a corporate video that's going to tell you all about the up and coming events within the business. And it's just the place you want to be. It's the quarterly event that you want to be at to fill your cup back up, to network, to meet coaches like you. In South Florida, and I'm pretty sure in every Super Saturday that's out there, you're also going to get a live workout, which if you've never done a live workout with 200-300 people that have the same passion that you do, my gosh, is that life altering. It feels so amazing, like to high five and sweaty and like belly pump people. The energy is super high, and us in South Florida, we're so blessed. We're going to have Autumn here herself to lead that workout. It's an experience, guys. And as coaches, you want to hold on to that feeling when you talk to people, because let me tell you what, it is way more than just a workout and a shake and these little color containers that tell us how to eat. It's way more than that, guys. It's a community. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture. It's a family. And you want people to understand that. People want something to belong to that is way bigger than they are. People need that in this life, right? So many of us are living this hamster wheel life. We get up, go to work. We live with stress, bills, and yelling at our kids, and we have no outlet, and we're doing nothing for ourselves. And this is a way to bridge people to a lifestyle that's going to feed them in so many ways, things that they're missing in their life. And Super Saturday highlights that and brings that to life for you and hopefully your guests that you bring with you. All right, so that's happening this weekend. If you're in South Florida and you haven't gotten your ticket yet, get it now. They're almost sold out because we have Autumn, and the event is going to be outrageous. And if you are not in South Florida and you are looking for your local one, again, events, then Super Saturday, then find a Super Saturday, okay? So that's 1. 2, 80-day obsession. We know that the coach test group launches January 15th, right? The group already, I just got accepted into the group today and I bought my challenge pack the day that it launched. So be patient, but I'm going to say if by, what's today, Thursday? If by Sunday, Monday, if you're not added into that group just yet, because I believe posting will start on January 10th. If you're not in the group yet, then I would make a call to Coach Relations and say, hey, SOS, I haven't been added in and I'm a coach and I bought my pack and I have met all the qualifications. But I just got accepted in just today. But that's where you want to be. You want to make sure that you're in that group by January 10th in the Autumn group. Now, the way to get into that group, you should have received an email that's going to ask you a bunch of information that you need to fill out, including when you bought your challenge pack, what your Facebook link is, and all this other stuff. You need to submit that and then request entry. And then with your form, they will approve you. Okay, so make sure that you had those 2 steps, because I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me, and what you did is you filled out the form, but you never request entry. And so they don't even know that you filled out your form. Okay. So if all of us are coaches on this call, make sure that that's done if you want to participate in Autumn's coach test group. Now, guys, take this coach test group seriously. You guys know that I was in the 80-day obsession coach test group before the launch, okay? What happened in there? The same thing, the same experience I had, you guys are about to have. She's going to go in there. She's going to share videos. She's going to give you tips. But guess what? It is up to us to show up. It is up to us to participate, and it is up to us to create the experience, right? No one's going to do it for you. It's kind of like when you join your challenge group. No one's going to make you do it, especially if you're one of my coaches. I didn't make you show up and work out. It was up to you. I want you to create your experience, because that's what at the end of the day, it's what it's about, right? It's about being a part of something bigger than you. But if you commit and if you take this seriously, you have and there's going to be homework. Autumn's going to request homework, which will include videos, which will include transformation photos, like before and afters, which will include you prepping meals and stuff. Whenever she requests homework, make sure you submit, because you have the chance of being in the future promotional videos for 80-Day Obsession. And that's pretty stinking cool. It's pretty stinking cool to like see your face pop up on social media through Beachbody or even on YouTube, because you submitted your stuff and you did the program from start to finish. And you are a true testimony to what the program can do. All right, so 80-Day Obsession Coach Test Group, take it seriously. January 10th, we want to make sure that you are in the group. January 14th, the group closes. They are making absolutely no exceptions. So if you have customers right now that are on, the fence about whether they should be a coach because they want to be in this coach test group, but they're not sure, or maybe you haven't even let them know that they have the ability to be in this coach test group and you're going to bring it up to them, the 14th is the absolute last possible day. So don't sit on it, okay? No exceptions will be made whatsoever. Now, for your customers that are doing 80-Day Obsession, as coaches, if you have customers right now that are set to go, ready to get started as soon as we launch, there are two options for you to help support them, okay? One, I want to make sure everybody knows that Diesel Core has a Facebook giant challenge group where a lot of the coaches are in there. We've all placed our customers in there, and we have agreed that everybody will show up every day, input, not just be a fly on the wall and wait for other coaches to take care of your customers, but really participate and drive the energy up in that group high for our customers. You have the ability to join that and add your customers if you so choose. That group is called Diesel Core Road to Obsession, okay? And I will put the link into the team page in case you're not in there yet and you want to be. So that's option number one, is that you can place your customers and coaches in there, all right? Or option number two is you can host your own private group either on the app or on Facebook. It's up to you. I know there's brand new coaches on here that are terrified about hosting their own challenge group by themselves. You can definitely do it with a team, or you can host your own. Personally, I've got my customers in both of them, and I let them choose. Some people are very drawn to Facebook and they love the energy in there, and some people don't like Facebook and they like the privacy of our app. If you work with me, you know that you're in both. And they could choose where they show up to every day. My job is not to be a Nazi coach and say, you must show up here. I don't do that. I just want people to succeed. And however it is to succeed, I'm happy. So whether it's the Facebook group, whether it's my app, or whether they don't show up anywhere, but they're getting it done at home, I am happy. I want to create independence, and I want to create people that are independent in their health and fitness journey, that they are not leaning on me, but rather finding their own power in what they're doing. And that's a beautiful thing when people can do that, all right? So all we gotta do is set up support and a place to go. And from there, we drive up the energy and we go. So that's everything I have on my list. Now, the very last thing that I want to reveal tonight, and Veronica, if you wanna unmute yourself for this too, that'll be exciting. My mom also, Becky Cooper, I don't even, is she on here still?
Yes.
She is, okay, she left my screen. Oh, there she is. Okay, so, you guys know every year Diesel Core has a team event to commiserate everything that we've done within the year, to celebrate big, to just sit back, kick our heels up, and enjoy the fruits of our labor. And I'm happy to announce that our next team party will be happening on February 3rd. February 3rd, mark your calendars. I know some of you guys are not local coaches. I'm so sorry, but if you want to fly in, by all means, Veronica and I will set up beds for you. That February 3rd will be our next team party. It'll be hosted here in my home. I'm really excited. So far, we have catered dinner coming our way. I have already locked in our bartenders, so it'll be full bar, open bar all night long. We also have a live DJ that will be joining us for some music. We have a photographer that will be coming to do headshots. And all of this will be on February 3rd. I don't have a time just yet. And tickets, we will sell tickets for this. Now here is the one slight bummer, because of the fact that the venue is my home. We will have to cap this event at 50 people. So tickets will go on sale. I'll announce, Veronica, we're going to look towards Sunday, right? Sunday, right. We'll put out the Eventbrite link. We'll put it on the team page. It'll even playing field for everybody to get their tickets. You can bring your guests as well. And what else was I going to say? That's it, 50%. Oh, what's the price of it? I don't quite know just yet. The reason I don't know is because I'm still working out deals with a couple of the vendors to see what we can get, and then we'll come together with a price and what it will be. But February 3rd, mark your calendars. And like you heard, that was Veronica's turning point when she experienced a team party, got to meet a lot of you guys, got to know coaches, and thought to herself, why not me? So
yeah, so I asked Monica to live this moment. So we were talking about it, and I was like, Monica, you know what? Let's do it at your house, because for me, guys, it was magical, and I wasn't even a part of it. I was like a fly on the wall, just like looking in, and it was amazing, and it was so uplifting and inspiring. And I'm like, you know what? I want everybody to feel this, and it was like a family, and it was a family that I wasn't a part of yet, but it was that night that I decided I wanted to be a part of this family, and that was 2015.
Yep. Tessa, Michelle, just FYI, Paola, what we will do is when we get to the portion of where we will, because we like to honor people that night with where, successes throughout the year, we will go live for you guys. So you guys can join us live for a portion of that. So we'll have that link up, and we'll make sure that you guys come in on that. Yes, free headshots will be included. Working with a photographer on that. So, Mom, I know you're upset with your recognition photo. We get to redo it next month. All right, guys. So that's it. Is there anything anybody wants to say before we close off our first team call of 2018? Anything? Anybody? And I promised that I would be quick, and I realize it's almost an hour. We talked a lot. Anybody?
Any questions, or anybody wants to share anything?
Not all at once.
Please.
It's all right, guys. All right. If you you have your video off, put it on for a quick picture.
Alyssa, you said question?
Go ahead, Alyssa. Meanwhile, if you're on camera, if you're off camera, come on so we can take a big group picture. Alyssa, did you have a question?
You have to unmute yourself. There's an unmute.
She's like trying. She's typing faster than she's unmuting.
She's so awesome. Thank you.
I want to say something.
I'm like a spaz. It was just easier to unmute myself.
Go for it.
I have a quick question. I know you had said I have two brand new PS coaches, and they signed up like this third week in December, but they haven't even gotten the email yet. That said, what the email that you fill out for the tickets, they haven't even gotten the email yet to submit.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. I would make a phone call for that. Okay, to Coach Relations.
And before you do that, though, check the spam.
I already did that. I thought of all the things you would have told me. I did that already. And I didn't know if I should reach out to Coach Relations or what we found. Because I got my email in 2 days.
Yeah, same here. The people that I'm worried about, the people I'm worried about, if you didn't get your email, I'm worried. The people I'm not worried about is if you submitted everything and you request entry and just waiting for approval. Because I know that's manpower. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Donna, you wanted to say something?
Yes.
Go, Donna. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I just wanted to say how proud I was of Veronica, and yes, what an honor it has been to be part of this. I'm so excited for 2018, and I just wanted to congratulate her again.
Woo!
Thank you, my love. Thank you. You guys are going to make me cry. Stop.
Yeah. Awesome year. What you guys did was phenomenal. Great work. All right, guys. Anybody else? Ready to set the tone for 2018? All right. Let's go. Everybody give me your best cheese so we can take a team picture. Ready? Hold on. All right, wait, let me get the second screen. Hold on. Keep smiling because you don't know what screen you're on. Cheese. All right, Diesel Core, that wraps up our very first team call 2018. Woo! I love you guys. We will, just so you guys know, from here forward, we will have one team call a month. Because Diesel Nation has their 2 team calls, and those are always very great calls. So look forward to that. Team calendar will continue to go up this year, so be on the lookout for that, for any dates that are important. And let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll, guys. I'm excited. See you guys later. Thank you for joining.